Hey, YouTube. So I was really into the last suggestion you gave me of Diana Ankudinova. I think I'm still not exactly saying that right, but I'm giving it my best shot. And I wanted to dive into part 2 right away and give you a follow-up right away because I'm really curious about this vocalist. And I also found a cool recording that I think really helps illustrate the points that I was laying out in part 1 about timbre versus range, color versus what note it is on the octaves on the piano. So let's take a look here. Let's dive right in. This is Diana Ankudinova with Irina Dubtsova. I'm so sorry. I'm from the United States, so these are new artists to me. I'm typically a rock and heavy metal vocal coach, so it's even a little bit further removed. But this is The Show Must Go On by Queen, which is rock. So I really want to see how this rock song goes. Let's check it out. Oh, interesting. Did you see that? You can't really hear the other person. Wow, that is wild. Okay, well, I don't know this show. This is really interesting. Tell me more about the show in the comments, everybody. So. What am I missing? Fill me in. So this is a classic Queen song, so I'm very familiar with it. I've never seen this before. There we go.
I guess we know the score. On. Does anybody know what we are looking for?
Okay.
Another hero.
So this is the other person.
Behind the curtain.
And we can really hear that it changed. Obviously, she's not singing with the mic anymore, but the tone and the timbre is different. I mean, every time I hear this vocalist, Diana, the tone and her timbre is just so unique and so astonishing. It's super unusual that we hear people with voices this dramatic, as we would describe it, or dark in timbre, even if they're a low voice. And here, she's singing in the same octave as the other vocalist. So that means the same notes on the piano, the same notes that Freddie Mercury was singing. And so in this song, it really shows you the two vocalists are singing in the same octave. This I can say for sure. In the last video, I was like, not quite pretty sure, but I wanted to leave it open for a little debate. But for the most part, I was pretty sure. But here, it's pretty unquestionable that they're in the same octave. And what we see is a completely different timbre. And they're both kind of singing in the same, what I would call like forward modern kind of singing style. They're not really operatically singing or anything like that. So two different timbres on the same notes, okay? Different colors of voice, really extremely different, but singing the same notes that would be on the piano, okay?
In the pantomime, hold the line. Does anybody want to take it anymore? You must go on.
So there she goes again, singing high. Ciao.
You must go on. Yeah.
Nice.
Outside my heart is breaking. No makeup, maybe thinking about my smile. Still stays on.
I'm so curious as to what's giving her that timbre, that tone color. I'm like, it just sounds like something is enormous inside here, but I really like it. It's such a beautiful timbre and really flexible voice type. You know, just because you have a dark color doesn't mean you can't sing high.
Whatever happens, I'll leave it all to chance. Another headache, another fake romance. On and on. Does anybody want what we are living for? I guess I'm learning. I must be learning love. I'll soon be turning round the corner.
Yeah, really great.
Show must go. The show must go. Yeah. Ooh, inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be thinking that my smile
This other vocalist is amazing.
still stays on.
So we get some guitar solo. I'm waiting to get back to Diana for some more commentary. I really love the other vocalist. I've never seen her. She's amazing.
Fairy tales of yesterday will grow but never die. You'll fly.
Smart. So Diana took the lower harmony there, and then the other vocalist, she went for the higher one. That was really smart. Again, we're always putting on a show to the audience and making sure that we don't we play to each other's strengths. You know, we want to make sure that we're using the higher voice where it should be and the lower voice where it should be. But again, I keep hearing Diana in the song sing in the same octave as the other vocalist, as Freddie Mercury, same place on the piano. And what we end up hearing is a completely different tone, color, or timbre. And I'm just wondering, like, what the inside... You can see Diana has, like, some very nice, big sinus cavities, I think, some high cheekbones here. But a lot of people do, and they don't have a timbre like that. So I'm really, really curious, like, anatomically, there's got to be something that's giving her this timbre, because the vocal range... and it's not as common to have a mezzo or a contralto voice with women, but it's common enough. And most of us don't sound like this. I mean, the closest timbre I can relate to this is Cher, and Cher doesn't quite sound like this. This is super unique, and it's absolutely beautiful. She looked really surprised to see her. Now, like, she looks very intimidated. I don't know who this Irina Dubtsova is. And so tell me, everyone, she must be really famous. She's a tremendous singer, because when Diana looked at her, she was just like, she was going to faint. The confidence sort of faded for just a second. So this must be a very famous lady. And also in this video, I feel like it's very much clear to me that these are live tracks. There's no weird overdubbing. There's nothing I hear that's like auto-tuned. And also you can see them wearing in-ear monitors. Those are their earphones, so they can hear themselves really, really clearly. And that is a huge, huge difference between the last recording I looked at. So here I feel like we really are getting to hear that natural timbre with very minimal effects on the part of both vocalists, but particularly Diana, who we were looking at. So it's really, really cool. Wow. Yeah, that was wild. Sometimes, too, they have backup singers backstage for some of these shows. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. I am so grateful for all your suggestions. Please give me more suggestions from outside of the United States, from outside of rock and metal, because this is all new to me. And one of the disadvantages I have, unless I'm just doing an analysis, it's not like a first-time reaction or anything, is when I get into rock and metal stuff, it's really, really hard for me to give a genuine reaction, because I've been coaching people in rock and metal for 20 years and loving the genre for 30. So I really can't express enough how I love that you guys have given me some new suggestions and everything. As some of you know, I'm a full-time vocal coach on Zoom. And I'm going to share with you what my secret is for keeping my calendar organized, for keeping all of my students organized, for facilitating international lesson bookings from all over the world, and that's simplybook.me. Simplybook is a booking site and a calendar site, and it can even do memberships. It can support a lot of different businesses, but it's really, really great for vocal lessons. For me, it's been great for lessons online. I've been doing lessons online since 2012. I started with Skype, now I do Zoom, and I have Simplybook totally customized to my needs. I've been using it for years. Check out Simplybook if you need the best calendar and scheduling, self-serve, online booking portal for your music lessons if you're a music teacher, and you can get that by clicking my link below in the description of this video.